Hey, what's up? It's Jim, and I just got back from the new film 30 Minutes or Less. Jesse Eisenberg plays a pizza delivery man who is kidnapped after he delivers some pizza by Danny McBride and Nick Schwartzman, and they put a vest on him with a bomb on it. And if he doesn't go and rob a bank within 10 hours, it'll explode. So he then drafts his friend Aziz Ansari from his job, and then they go work together to rob a bank and hopefully get him out of this bomb vest thing. The strong suit of this film is, even though I think Ruben Fleischer is more of a comedy director and he's very much in the style of all those Apatow guys, some stuff is shot really quickly and you can tell like they really didn't have a lot of time, much like Bad Teacher. For a comedy director, I think Ruben Fleischer can direct action a lot better than someone, even Adam McKay and the other guys, which I think was probably a funnier movie and maybe even a better movie. But I think the action in this comes out a lot more genuine. Particularly this opening sequence with Jesse Eisenberg delivering pizza to these two kids, and he's like racing along, smoking weed, trying to get there by the 30-minute mark. It was a really great opening. It like opens the movie with a bullet. When it really got me psyched for the movie, I was like, whoa, what's this here? Unfortunately, I don't think anything in this movie is as much fun as that opening sequence. I think, it kind of goes downhill from there. You have basically two plots going on at the same time. You have Nick Schwartzman and Danny McBride who are, following Jesse Eisenberg and seeing what he's doing and threatening to blow him up, and then Jesse Eisenberg and Aziz Ansari. And if it just stayed on Jesse Eisenberg and Aziz, it would have actually been probably a better movie. They were way more of a compelling plot line, kind of had better of an arc, and I don't really understand what this film's saying by having them both at the same time. I think it's kind of almost miscast. The roles of Danny McBride, and even though I liked Aziz Ansari, I really didn't get the kind of performance I get from him from Parks and Rec. I feel like he was almost a little out of place, like he couldn't take doing that many takes almost, like he needed to do it and shoot it quickly in that kind of improv-y style. And this is close to that improv style, but you can tell it's a lot more scripted. Danny McBride in this film just feels like yet another Danny McBride performance. Like he's just like, yeah, I know how to do this. I've done this performance a million times in a million comedies, and it just felt a little stale in this. I've read some reviews that say Jesse Eisenberg was miscast. I didn't find him to be miscast. I just felt like the weird thing about this performance is probably different than any other Jesse Eisenberg performance. This is almost his movie star performance, This is like Brad Pitt in Inglourious Basterds. Elia Kazan said most actors only have 3 great roles, and then they just kind of do different versions of that throughout their career. And I feel like this is like kind of like a version of a Jesse Eisenberg performance. It's nothing new here. I think he's rather good at it. It's just kind of a simple, kind of okay comedy that gets released in August, like Extract. Well, I do think parts of this are well directed. If I was going to look back at this film, I go, well, it's better directed than a lot of comedies at the time, just for like, it looks like they spent a little more time on it. I think he needs to get a little stronger and understand the point of a movie. This is a kind of more of an 80s throwback. It worked a lot better than something like Cop Out, which was horrible. I don't want to ride Ruben Fleischer off completely, but I'm not embracing him. I'm not waiting for the new film from him, but maybe one day, I could. He's just kind of a decent studio director, I'd say. So if you have seen 30 Minutes or Less and you would like to talk about it, then comment below in the comments and subscribe if you would like to.